Hello again, I'm Rick Carnes, President of the Songwriters Guild of America, and today we have our special guest, Eric Watkins, and he's a singer-songwriter, and we're going to do this as part of our singer-songwriter examining and exploring new voices. And we're going to let Eric start off with a song. What's this one, Eric?
It's a song called Percocet. This is a newer one I've written, so okay. I'm still in the honeymoon phase with it. I like it. The Percocet ain't hitting me yet. It can make me numb, but it can't make me forget I love you, and I don't want to. There's nothing that I can do, so I'll just take what I can get. Like a Percocet and a cigarette, a thousand other things I might not live to regret. It's hard to care, going nowhere, so I'll sit and stare at the nothing on my TV set. Now the mountain is too high, now the river is too strong. The years disappear so fast, but goddamn, the days are so long, so long. I'll stay day after day, and I might never leave, and nothing will get in my way. It's hard to care, going nowhere, so I'll sit and stare at my life and how it slips away. Now the mountain is too high, now the river is too strong. The years disappear so fast, but goddamn, the days are so long. And now the mountain is too high, now the river is too strong. The years disappear so fast, but goddamn, the days are so long, so long, so long, so long, so long, so long. The Percocet ain't hitting me yet.
Cool. So, how long ago did you write that?
I wrote that well about 2 months ago,
So
and
this is the baby.
this is it's actually one of several that I'm going to be playing because I've had a good few months.
Yeah.
I might have a barren few years now, but I've had a good few months.
Yeah, the years are so fast, the days are so long. So let me ask you, listening to that song, it actually kind of follows a traditional AAB structure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, AABA rather. Were you thinking about that at all when you were writing the song, or were you just piecing it together?
I really was piecing it together. Unfortunately, I have a decent basic foundation of theory, but I don't overthink. A lot of when I'm writing, generally speaking, I'm just picking and playing, and I'm not. It's not so much. I'm not so much on the craft side of it as more as
so you write more from the feel.
Exactly.
Do you use craft to come back and fix? Or?
Well, you know, I think yes, if something's not working, I know how to make it work. But the basics in theory let me play around with that kind of naturally. versus
Right.
having to overthink it.
Did you start out knowing the theory, or did you acquire that?
Well, I way back in public high school, back when they had music programs in public high school, I had
Those days.
a great theory teacher, and I took 2 years of it, and that was before I was ever a serious songwriter, of course. But all that stayed with me when I got it, and when I started writing like everyone else, I was making all kinds of fundamental theory mistakes.
That's how you do it.
But yeah, exactly. And then you kind of, and at the time when you make those mistakes when you're starting out, you think, well, I'm not making mistakes. I'm just breaking the rules.
Breaking the rules.
But to break the rules, you have to know the rules, and to know the rules, then you can intentionally do it if it's for effect. But
my favorite thing is when I sit down to write and I think I'm just going to throw the rule book out, and I write something and it starts working. And I think, it's working because it's following the rules.
You're coming back to the absolutely.
Like a horse going back to the barn.
Absolutely, you can't, and that's a great thing. If you can get really into it, then you can push the boundaries, and you can even break the rules. You can, but you have to break the rules knowing what the rules are. Because,
I think what happens is if you don't write by the rules, you write yourself into a corner.
Yeah.
You can be going along just great, but then all of a sudden you hit this point where, okay, I've built up the tension, I'm right here, and everything, but now I don't have any place to resolve it and come back to it because all that stuff has been done so well in the past.
And there's a reason that they're there in the first place. It's because they work.
They practice.
And a lot smarter people than me have tried to break these rules too, and they always come back. I mean, you can do revolution number 9, but to do it, you better have written Day in the Life,
First.
Yeah, exactly.
So play us something else, man.
Okay, let's see here. Well, I'll play this. This is I sometimes songs take a long time to come out, but when they come out fast.
Yeah.
Several years ago, I was sitting at a East Nashville bar, really cool vibe. It was the Foo Bar, and I was talking to a musician friend of mine, and I said, I have a crush on this bar, man. All the women have tattoos and bangs. And he said to me, that's your song right there.
That's your song right there, son.
And that was years ago, and then finally I was like, that is a song, but a song I don't have yet. Well, I think I have it now, so this is it. I've got a crush on this bar, all the women have tattoos and bangs. I've got a crush on this bar, all the women have tattoos and bangs. Yeah, my psychobilly baby knows how to shake out things. She got a tattoo of Hank Williams sitting with Johnny Cash, drinking White Lightning with the Ramones and the Clash. Yeah, my psychobilly baby sure throws one hell of a bash. Well, there's a Betty Boop and a Betty Page and a couple smoking goth girls who are underage. I've got a crush on this bar, all the women have tattoos and bangs. My psychobilly baby knows how to shake that thing. If you're drinking beer, well, here they drink PBR. If you're drinking whiskey, then it best ought to come from a jar. Yeah, my psychobilly baby keeps a stash hidden underneath the bar. Well, the DJ, he plays seamlessly. He goes from Wanda to Michael to Joe Jackson, and he keeps us dancing shamelessly. And carved into his arm it says that this machine kills fascists, this machine kills fascists. There's a Betty Boop and a Betty Page and a couple smoking goth girls who are underage. I've got a crush on this bar, all the women have tattoos and bangs. My psychobilly baby knows how to shake it. I've got a crush on this bar, all the women have hot rod tattoos. got a Pat Tillman tattoo. Yeah, my psychobilly baby's got one of Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, my psychobilly baby's got a whole museum's worth of tattoos.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw indeed. Well, you know, I've you got to imagine that all with a band.
I've got the whole picture.
It's going to be smoking live, but perhaps not just on the acoustic, on the Collings, the Pristine.
Let me ask you, do you consider that a blues song? Because it uses the call and response kind of format where you say one thing and then you kind of say exactly the same thing on the floor.
I think it's in the rockabilly vein along the lines of and in the kind of the 80s rockabilly, kind of punk rockabilly
Did you set out to do it that way because it implies what the bar was like, or did you just...
No, actually, that was the... I told you, you know, I had the idea of Crush on This Bar ever since that night, and I never could find a way to do it. And finally I started doing that little... which I just enjoyed playing.
How many times does it come from a riff?
Yeah, I know, exactly. Just sitting there playing something.
It's the Keith Richards that, you know, get the riff, the song writes itself.
Exactly, and that was, and I'd probably been playing that since I was 16 years old, just kind of
like an exercise.
Yeah, exactly, and finally I found something cool to do with it, and I was just
so you had the idea.
Yeah.
It just germinated for a long time, and then bam, it comes out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the old. It took me 15 minutes to write the song and 15 years to get to that 15 minutes.